give it a little stair test. Roll down. How does she roll down stairs? Perfectly. Ooh. Alright, launch in the grass. 2S. Pretty good. Perfect for a beginner. Good top speed, controllable. This is just like the HM101. 2S felt good, but it felt like it wasn't even hardly working. Nice. We'll do some more jumps here in a sec. Get that GPS turned on. This is a new Melon 4.9. That was like the last one I got. That was the last speed it read when I was testing it. Adjust the camera a little bit. So as soon as that little green light flashing stops, or light solid and beeps, it's good. Yep, we're good now. It's on max mile an hour. Let's give it a little test here. What we got here, is it working? 6.5. Alright, I'm gonna put the strapper on and drive it 2 hands. Alright, we're at 6.5 still. Let's go. This one doesn't have Bluetooth, this GPS speedometer doesn't have Bluetooth, but it's a little smaller and lighter than that costs. It's not as precise, it doesn't have hundreds, just tenths, like 6.5 instead of 6.5 something. Excellent handling. What we got? 19.8. Totally stock how it comes. Really nice handling, doesn't want to flip over. Has a good weight to it. Trim's pretty good. I just had to adjust it a little bit. Goes fairly straight. Goes nice and straight. I noticed with the reverse brakes, you got to drive it a little bit, then the brake will work. Otherwise, it'll just go from forward to reverse with no brake, and that could be bad sometimes. Flip you. So I didn't pull out here. Oh, we hit 20. Whoa. That's right. 20 mile an hour, 2S. Pretty good. Does it do 2S jumps? Very controllable. Oh, jeez. Awesome, let's do 4S. I noticed if you turn the steering dual rate all the way down, it's perfect for speed running. It's actually a good steering rate and distance. It slows it down and you can actually turn all the way around. Now let's turn it all the way up. So the steering servo will steer it as fast and powerful as it can, and as quick and as far. Wow, that's probably the best turning circle besides the SCX24. So nice. I think our battery's getting down too. Yeah, it's definitely getting down. So controllable. About to do a backflip, you can let off and straighten it out, just nice. Perfect. Well, shall we do 4S? We got a WL-Toys 1/14 buggy basically here, guys. It's a truggy now though. So we'll start in the front. We got a different bumper, LED lights. We got nice same blue alloy shocks. Different tires. Some stuff might look different, but it's the same. This has a 3-wire servo, so you can leave that when you upgrade. That's a 60 amp 2S 3S capable ESC 2-in-1 receiver ESC. We got a 550 motor. Like I said, it's probably a higher turn, I'm not sure, but we got a nice set of metal shock towers. How do you like that? Now these adjustable turnbuckle links, I tried to turn one, the tie rod, and it just popped off on the ball where it connects. So they're probably glued pretty good. Not sure how you do that, but the wheelie bar and the wing are connected to the shock tower. Little bumper in the back, just gorgeous. I just bashed it, speed tested on 2S out here in the yard. There's not a scratch on it. Yeah, I hit the jumps. We didn't even flip it yet. So that says something. 20 mile an hour, didn't even flip yet. Cool part, everything is upgradable. You could pimp this out with metal swing arms, turnbuckles, the hubs, the top center brace there, everything. I don't know about the wing, but yeah, you could have it all blue, or all red, or however you want. I originally hooked up this big 1500 for us, but it doesn't fit anywhere very well right now with the ESC, kind of how it is. These two 1600 milliamp in series fit a little better, so we're going to run that, and I'm going to turn it on just for you quick here. I tested a little bit just on the floor, and it does work, but I haven't opened it up. I want to save that for you. Alright, we're here with Forrest. Let's get the GPS turned on. Our last max speed was 20. I haven't reset it yet. And we got the signal. Let's go. It's just a little throttle. Let's get over here and launch it. Seeing if it all works right. It seems to be. Ready for our launch. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Hear a car coming. Wow. Forest works good. It's not good for it. Holy crap. That's pretty fast. Let's get it down here and whip her by, huh? Oh, let's turn that steering dual right down. She'll have good steering now. Yeah. Perfect. And then we're out of range. We got range again. I had to pick the transmitter up. We got connection still. Yep. Wide open. I gotta fix that trim a little bit. Going to the left. There we go. Let's try that. Perfect. Wow. Oh no, I hit the horse shit. Until the battery's getting worn down a little. Oh, I forgot the temperature gun. Because this thing was riding a wheelie almost the whole way, accelerating. Oh, what we got for speed? This thing's awesome. 36.8 mile an hour. Yeah, our batteries wore down. Let's get to the next truck. 36 miles an hour. Wow. It handled it really nice too. Sitting up. Could drive it all day. Man, I love this thing. This is badass. Motor is hot but touchable. ESC is not hot at all. And it's been about max 2-3 minutes since I just turned it off. Forgot to mention the differentials. So they feel like they got a coating of oil on them. They're pretty good. If you're just gonna run 2S, the stock battery, you'll probably be fine forever. If you're gonna run 3S, 4S, I definitely inspect them. Get a little lube in there. Get a little protection. We got the monster here. Just want to keep that open. Nice truck. I appreciate the 30 footers. Hard to reach here. So I think our fastest is 36.8. Wow. It has pretty tall gearing, so it doesn't have the biggest punch, but that sucker was ripping. She was doing a wheelie. You could do much better wheelies than I was doing there. I was trying to just drive it. Let's see if I can reach here. On off button. We're good. So we got two 5200 milliamps. There's one on the bumper for some nice weight. Now that the gyro's set, after sitting a second, I'll pick her up. There's the other one mounted right there. And I slid it back a little farther. And I had the shocks really stiff. So what happened, the front actually bottomed out, touched, grinded, and it flipped really fast. This time we have a little spacer in there just to keep her off the ground. And I dropped the bottom down a little bit. There, you can see, I think I got about 5, you can count about 5 threads in, 5-6 threads in each side. And holy crap, I need some more dual right here. We're at 25 right now. See what this is like. That seems doable. Oh, I can't turn around. Oh, slow down. Alright, just starting to get going here. Oh, we're in series 2 for 4S. We got plenty of battery. Let's get it so we can turn around. Maybe 30% here. That's pretty good at turnaround. Alright. Our GPS is working. Oh, that's me. These tires are a little taller than stock, the stock size, and it's 6900 kV. So it's going to have a little cog in the beginning. The more you drive it, it'll get better. It barely has any cog. I mean, you can jump it right off the line. Let's get her warmed up and trimmed up. Get a good speed, huh? I'm sitting right here so I can see as much road as possible. See, we got a little squirrely there. Our gyro might be too high. Oh, it might have been. I turned the gyro off here. What does this do? We don't even need the gyro. Oh, there's a car. Whoa, too fast. Let's come back. This is fast. We've already beat 36. Yeah, we got 46 just messing around. Alright, let's see what we can do. Suspension's still a little softer than I'd like. Can't see how fast you're going when you get down there. Alright, slow her down. Turn her around. Come back. We'll go a little faster. I heard a car coming. That's gonna be a really good speed right there though. Let's see what we got. We were cooking, weren't we? $67.9. Alright, let's go a little bit better. There's no cars now. Gosh, that was kind of scary. I could hear that car coming behind me. Big Tahoe. Slow her down. Alright, let's rip her, guys. Half throttle. Wide open. And a crash. I was just going for it. Let's go see what we got. We went in somewhere right here. Did some flips in the grass. I think we're on the road. Here, let me stop and try to drive. We got turned off. I think that front battery came unplugged. But I bet you it's okay. I steered us in the grass. Wow! 75.6 miles an hour. She was pinned out. She was pinned out. See what it looks like. We're in one piece. Didn't lose a body pin. Let's see how she rolls. Oh yeah, we're totally fine. Totally fine. Just that front battery came unplugged. Pull that out gently so we don't rip our antenna. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Let's clean these tires off, huh? Whoa. She's a beast. I'm gonna get on a better road and try this stuff again, guys. Clean them off again. I saw some smoke. That was so fun. I knew it was gonna be fun. It worked, huh? We got 75. I don't know. We were getting a little squirrely there. We had those little gyro fishtails. Maybe I gotta turn the gyro all the way off. I'm gonna try that one more time, but I'm gonna do a little different setup. We're gonna use sway bars, stiffer springs, because we were way too soft. Maybe that's just the problem right there. I'm running too soft, too high of an air. But hey, that was awesome. Alright guys, I'm gonna put them in storage mode, but I'm gonna start off with a really small 0.1 amp draw. So let's see much we pulled out of that. We had two 5200s, both of these in series. And well, yeah, we barely even used them.